Ooh, I'm streaming a couple of minutes. Look at me, a whole minute early. I lost track of time in a good way, in the right way, in the before we get started way. All right, let's ooh, yes, that's right. That's right. Ace Attorney objection. Panda plays Ace Attorney. I am Panda. I am playing Ace Attorney. These cases are lasting longer than I thought. I think I'm starting to think that maybe what I'll do is like I'll do some Ace Attorney, break and to do something else. Because yeah, I get bored. I get bored. It's unfortunate. I'm either obsessed with something or I get bored with it quickly. It's a really unfortunate thing. Um, and these cases are taking a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. Like I thought we were gonna get through 2 cases last week. We didn't even really get through one. We got through half of one scenario. I'm not quite sure. So I don't know. Might do some other stuff. Once again, you can see what I'm playing right now when I'm not on stream. We've got Ace Attorney tonight. Hello, you can hear me, right? I was having issues before with sound. Don't tell me to turn anything up. I can't turn anything up any more than it's already up. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, once again, we're just kind of taking a look, just going through my PlayStation thing. I need a better headset. That's actually what my issue is. This headset is garbage, and which is why I could no longer use it for my work stuff, which is, you know, kind of makes sense because I didn't really want to have glowy work head stuff for work anyway. You want to? Yay! You slayed the spire. Hold on one second. I realized that the chat is a little too wide. Maybe. So let's bring it in. There we go. There we go. Woo! Yeah, you slayed the spire. Yeah, now you have to do the really hard thing and try to get the heart. Did you didn't get all the keys and do the heart yet? Because if you did, I'm going to fly to Nova Scotia and bask in your greatness. Because I've been trying now for months to slay the heart. I'm getting to the heart more frequently with the now let's talk about Slay the Spire for a second. Haven't played any of that yet. Bask in your greatness. So yeah, good old Slay the Spire. Like I'm regularly making it to the heart now. With the poison one. The one that I like to use for examples because it's actually the beginner one and actually the easiest one to work with. Oh, you got the DLC? Awesome. I know someone who was like flipping out because they were like, oh, the chat went away entirely. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. OBS, come on, you're killing me. Yes, the silent. Thank you. Yeah, I keep getting to the heart. Like I'm now at about 1 out of 4 times making it to the heart with the silent. But I'm not actually able to make it with any kind of. I have no strategy, no good strategy or winnable strategy. Once I make it up to the final like epic elite boss guys who knock me down real bad, and then the heart's real bad. The heart is awful. The heart knocks away life every time you play a card, so it's yeah. Oh yeah, the defect is tricky, but yeah, once you get the feel, once you get into the rhythm of the defect, like and you lose that rhythm real quick. Like I tried playing it the other day, and I'm like, ooh, I can't do this anymore. And then there are like there's some Trojan horse cards in there. Like, you know, it sounds good to have like unlimited like little orbs be able to fly around you, but no, it's actually really bad. You don't want that, because then your orbs never actually do anything. Gotta shift them balls. DLC is even less beginners. No, so I'm glad that you're enjoying the Elden Rings DLC. I know that I had a friend who was like flipping out because he was like, "Can I preload it? I can't even buy it. Can I preload it?" Um, so glad that you're enjoying that. Part of me like if Elden Ring came on PS Plus, I probably would give it a try. I cannot make myself spend money on something that I might hate as much as I hated playing Bloodborne, even though I liked the story. I liked the idea of Bloodborne in theory. Or something like Vampire, where I actually, Vampire is very Souls-like, and um, I was having a real good time with that, and then all of a sudden I was once again glad that I didn't spend any money on it because I got to a point where I just couldn't progress anymore, and I was like, s- "F this noise." Because if I spend money on a game, I feel really, I feel like I have to see it through to the end. I have a lot of sunk cost fallacy with games. Like I'm experiencing that right now, actually, with frickin' Final Fantasy Rebirth. I love the Final Fantasy series in theory. I'm the parts of this game that I'm enjoying. I'm really, really, really enjoying. Unfortunately, it needed to have ended. Like I said, at 86 hours, about 20 hours ago. Because the things that are padding it out aren't worthwhile. The things that are padding out are a slog of collection quests and all this other kind of stuff that they're trying to use to justify making it a full-length game in a way that that justification was not required for Final Fantasy Remake. Final Fantasy Remake, like, still kept up, like, it had a little bit of padding, but still kept up at a decent, snappy pace. Rebirth is just bloated. It is bloated beyond bloated, and the completionist in me is really fighting it at this point because trying to be a completionist is making me not enjoy the games. Also, the uh, friendship slash romance system. I mean, they call it a romance system. Is really annoying because I've had to ignore side quests in order to target the character I want to take on the big date in chapter 12. But chapter 12 is nearly at the end of the game, so it's like I'm ignoring all these side quests. Like, yeah, eventually I can go back to, but once again, the completionist in me is like dying, and I really just want to play through these side quests. Like I want to do stuff with Aerith and Red and yeah. Don't even fucking talk to me about it. That piano minigame is some fucking bullshit. It is not made for human beings who are normal. And I say that in saying that I am a pitiful, normal human being, and if so, and like I'm sure that there are elite gamers out there who are really, really, really good at it and can kick ass at it. That is not me. That is not me at all. See, like I said, Ben here is like he's like kid genius here, really, really good at all of this like really hard game stuff. Did it perfectly, and it was just awful to do. Also, someone yelled at Mortex to get me a tea. He's been really falling down on the ball. And this is my birthday week, by the way. My birthday's on Thursday, so I need to get tea and all the good things. I actually haven't asked for anything for my birthday. I've been not drinking so much, so I'm going to drink a little bit of champagne on my birthday. Let's do a rant about it. Oh man. All right, so let's get into some Ace Attorney. Like I said, as you can see, I've been playing my Marvel Midnight Suns, which has been talking about a game that should feel like a slog at this point, and it does get a little repetitive. But every single time, like I hang out with Peter Parker, I just love it. I just love it. I love how the drama of the book club is somehow more important to me than saving the world from the bad guy. Uh, I really just want Blade and Captain Marvel to get together. Uh, but anyway, on to the actual game we're planning on playing tonight. Oh, my lights are off. Ooh, is it is the rave music first? Ace Attorney Trilogy! He's not gonna get me a T. I don't know if I've ever mentioned exactly what all of that is. So I got a little like fan thing. I don't know what the right word for it is. For my computer after it overheated itself to death early last year. Gosh, yeah, it was probably around March last year, about a year ago. Still mad that they didn't extend my warranty automatically on that. No, at this point there's no sound. I mean, I can bring it down. I can bring the Ace Attorney music down. I cannot bring myself up. How's this? Is the balance a little bit better? Because I know it's really loud in my ears. I'm talking my Ace Attorney. Gonna continue. Day 2 investigation. Right? Is that what I was? Turnabout Sisters. Day 1 investigation, Day 2 trial, Day 2 investigation. There's nothing further I can do. Like I said, it's the headset at this point. Someone tell Mortex to get me a nice headset for my birthday. That's unfortunate all I can do. I can bring the other audio down so to have the let's see if we've got okay. We got a good balance now. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, visitors room. Oh, it's this crazy bitch and her boobs of death. What did we call them? Boobs of terror? Terror boobs? Murder boobs? Murder breasts? Or murder breasts? Yeah, yeah. That's the unfortunate thing is that little lag that they build in rightfully to make sure that we can catch certain things before they go entirely out, and I have the lag as low as I can get it on the chat. Yeah, it's like she's the worst squirrel, the world's worst squirrel. I'm gonna go with that. Her and her murder breasts. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer, I hope you die! She is not. What year is this? 1992? You come here to laugh. Yes, laugh at the falling Miss May. I twitch. I twitch. No, not really. There's something. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Fortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Oh, here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? Darters, how did you get me so totally wanked? I assume you mean in Elden Ring, and this is not a warning of Phoenix, right? Where all of a sudden this is going to turn into a Soulsborne game. Is he actually scared? Yeah, he's okay, so all of the things I did before. Smile for the camera. Do 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 do. Well, let's talk. Let's talk about that man. But the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. The wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school. Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude! Freeze rate is probably the only matter. I would play a Souls-like Phoenix Wright game. Hey, why are you so angry? I mean, you didn't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! But I'm feeding some seeking lawyer. What? I can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Let's see. Okay, we're gonna present anything to her. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts to get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts to get lost because I'm not cooperating. Let's see, is there anything else I can do? Let's see, present the wiretap. Let's do that one more time. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna move. Let's go to the Gatewater Hotel. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the gateways of, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It'll be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. I'm going to talk to you, bellboy. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? So, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I say. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May? Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you will pardon the expression. Oh, no, I do not pardon that expression. Poor taste, sir. I knew from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. I had a photo of the man. I'm quite sure I could identify him. The hotel. Could you tell me about the hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Apparently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Why am I tired already? Someone needs to bring me tea. He's probably not even paying a little bit of attention to me. So let's examine. Better look here. Well, there's still a screwdriver stuck in the door. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding the place of the murderer's wiretap. It's had to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. A vase as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those hangings on the wall. No clues here. Yes, there was. I just missed it slightly. Nice weather again today. I see the Fay and Company's law offices, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope in the window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of view to kill. This effing guy. Just kidding, sir. Ho, 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 ho. By that look in his eye, I say he was more than serious. Bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned this up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. Famous, the talk of the hotel industry. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Make sure that I can. I have to come back again when this jackass isn't here, aren't I? Let's see if he has anything to say. I'm sorry. All I can think about during the trial, I wasn't paying much attention. Let's try one more thing. I'm gonna prove my lawyerness. I guess not. Alright. He seems useless. Let's go back to the Fay & Co. law offices. September 7th, Fay & Co. law offices. It's in terrible taste to make a stupid amount of money, absolutely. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoes no longer in stupid name. We really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose can't hurt to take a look around, though. Yeah, Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. The sky is blue, and so am I. Aw, there's that hotel right across the way. Let's see. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. Let's see, is there anything else hiding here? Mia's desk, no books. Anything on the desk? The phone. Nothing about her favorite chair? Oh, let's see. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases the chief worked on are filed here. Some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Oh, no, you ain't! Oh, we go into the Roseburg law offices. They're gonna have stolen Mia's files. September 7th, Grossberg Law Office. Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today, again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? Oh, now touch your things! Table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. More plants. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is. It'll probably be the most expensive one available. Yeah, we're going to take a look at the picture on the desk. We're going to notice that this is missing. Wait a second. Was there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was a painting of... Oh, I don't remember. Was it sunflowers or fishermen? It wasn't of Grossberg himself. Oh no, can someone review the tape? I didn't know I actually had to pay attention to things. I want to say flowers too, but this is the one and only time I'm going to look something up since I didn't know that I was going to have to pay that much attention in this game. So Roseburg office painting. There we go. It was a fisherman. It was a fisherman. It's like I totally Mandela affected myself into thinking it was a thing of flowers, but I'm like, no, it's probably a fisherman, wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow, but it was a fisherman. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the back. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Take a look at these. Huh. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added to the court record. Photo lies on this desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? Swap photos. I think I'll swap them. Who is it? Oh, no, you know what? I'm going to take a picture of the guy. Because the bellboy said he could recognize the dude. And I think that he is the murder guy. I think he looks like he is friends with that bitch. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves, filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Make sure that there is nothing else and nothing else to look at. I'll steal some pencils. Why won't you let me steal some pencils? I'm gonna go back to the Gatewater Hotel and talk to this guy. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about it. Sure, I'll have him write it down. Oh, sure, why not? Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. Henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit was added to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Alright, I guess we're gonna go back to the detention center. You again? Can't just take the hint and stay gone. Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Should have a look at this. Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Where did you? Aha, a reaction. With him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Did you have proof that it was him? Hmm? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. It's too close. I have an affidavit. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. I'm gonna push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed it is an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Huh. Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, so good. It's great to be alive. Great to be alive. Why are you popping your fist in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Oh my god, these names! Red White? Like, so in... I wonder if the joke translates into Japanese, so he would be... Well, if the Japanese do their first name last name first, so it would be... Shiro Akai? Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man who was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. I don't need an affidavit anymore. Who needs words when you have actions? I'm gonna swap pictures. This is getting ridiculous. Where's that loafer? Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You again. Hello, Mr. Roseberg. Well, you are quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial! He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. Guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe? It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. Huh? It's a little bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd rather you gave me some information. Oh, the photos are gone. Let's talk. Today's trial. So you came to the trial? Yes, yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you're not worried about her, why didn't you offer to defend her? Your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have the right to know. All right, Mr. Wright. All right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. That painting. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well... Somebody got some gambling debts! I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it, I'm not sure I'd buy that. Was that painting rather important to you, sir? Something happened? I don't say it was any of your business! Please speak no more of that accursed painting. I didn't... Alright. We gonna come back. After I go to Blue Corp. September 7. Blue Corp Inc. CEO office. What's with the surreal decor? Oh, it's the painting! It's the painting of the fisherman. Welcome, please furnish... Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. I don't know why everyone's vaguely British, but it's fine. What the... Your name! Your name! What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Yes, this is definitely the murderer. Right, Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. That is a word as far as I'm concerned. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm a Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. That's not what that stands for. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. Let me guess. You are an attorney, fresh out of law school, are you not? That is the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. I think we need some rave music. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at it. Huh? Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in owning anything but originals. That's right, there's a bona fide original worth $5 million for sure. Guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. It's modeled on my body, see? Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? That is certainly some roundature. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's Special Runner-Up Best Participation. Judge's Cooperation Award. Special Try-Good Prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. Statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out, though. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Yeah, everything about this man is the heebie-jeebies. Truly a work of art, but probably too beautiferous. We don't even know how to say that word. Beauticrasis for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little bit too... You gotta make me say it twice? Beautocracious for just about anyone to appreciate. Actually, anything out that window? It's the top floor of a 20-story building. He was quite residential. Let's talk. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. That word has a meaning. Hold up. I need to know what the word secretariat actually means, because I know it has something to do with a horse. But I'm going to assume that it's not just the horse? Maybe it is just the horse? Nope, secretariat is just the horse. It has no meaning beyond the horse. She was a prize-winning stallion. What a shock it was to hear what she'd done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in the job description. Hey there! Still not good at reading the Japanese kanji. I'll assume it's something very encouraging. She does gather information as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Ineffable is a real word that he is not using correctly. So, it says, I'm having a lot of fun here with the, is it a real word? Is it a word that he is using incorrectly? Hi! Yeah, is it, or is it just something else entirely? Objection! And think of his cats. Yeah, I'm thinking of the one episode of How I Met Your Mother, where Ted breaks up with a girl saying that he needs to break up with her because he doesn't feel the connection. It's ineffable. And she just goes, I'm not effable enough for you. I'm sorry. I guess people have not watched How I Met Your Mother as much as I have. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. The night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? You can say I seldom pay attention to the mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. I'm going to speak beyond the witness stand, although I doubt he'll be capable of doing that. It raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Ho ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Type of Blue Corp. Alright, we're gonna slow down the rave for a second. That rave was not quite going at the appropriate. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. This, of course, is the Barty Panda sings. Redemption. So, information. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you're wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Not quite hitting the music with this, but we're. I read what a Blue Corp as founder and CEO named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Fantabulistic is not a right correct word. Definitely not real, but I like it. No, nothing will ever beat the squishy baby. Baby juice, and we juiced a baby during scorn. It was a bad time for me. But there's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what is it? What might that be? I'm gonna keep singing until we're done with this scene, cause I think this was a big redemption. A big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? Panda's on a watch list for juicing a baby. We have terrible times here. I got no idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Of course, he is the embodiment of America. He's a douchebag. Hmm? Mr. Wrong was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Hmm? Huh? Hello! Yeah. No, my feeble friend. Me, lawyer. With nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Attorney. Grody burger. What? Ah, oof. Uh, uh, he. He punched me! Mr. Lawyer, what will you do? Charge him with assault? Charge away. I welcome it. Or it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. Police, courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? Don't expect you to understand. It's a world behind your compensation. Probably behind my compensation. Yes, I don't get paid enough for this. Even from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? He will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Just want to see what happens if I present him with a picture of himself. Would you be kind enough to cease your name chattering and vacate the premises? It's the worst. Alright, let's go back to Grossberg offices. And I hope that that minor operatic moment was worth the redemption. I actually had a lot of fun with that. So feel free to redeem Panda Sings for Ace Attorney the operetta as much as you would like. Because I know that some of you probably have a whole bunch of points. Bamboo Bites, chilling out. Hmm? 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 Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat's! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I'm just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Let's talk. Yes, I did. Something was bothering me, blah, blah, blah. We already did this. Blah, blah, blah. Your refusal, blah, blah, blah. Alright, Mr. Wright. No. I'm so sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something hasn't been bothering me. What is it? Out with it, my boy! You see, it's just... that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There's a giant painting hanging right there the other day. Was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. You're lovers! He's giving you information, he's blackmailing you. I'm gonna go with he's blackmailing you. Because that seems like an awful lot. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Your lover. I mean, it is Pride Month. Yeah. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to see what would happen if I had chosen lovers. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you and me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What is he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you might have guessed. The name on the back of these photographs. As suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. That's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? It's information on everyone. Gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They're bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? Oh, I just predicted that! Fake it! DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code for the police that gave the case. 15 years ago now, I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Fay. Fay? Indeed, she was Mia's mother. So you're right, that was Mia's mother. She'd been investigating murder at the request of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. So did Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her. In the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why are you being blackmailed? Well, why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. One person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. As I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if he would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Thank you, Mr. Grossberg. I just want you to see his face. This is the man! Sorry, sir. I borrowed this. Ah, so it was you, my boy. Who is this man? It's a long story. I'll be needing that back now. He doesn't want to talk about it for some reason. Better give him back this photograph. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg. Well, probably should have gone ahead and given it back to him. Sorry, my boy. I don't think I can help you with that. Lava! Alright, let's go back to Fanco Law offices. Let's see. It's funny. In this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Grossberg said there could be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All these cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. What file should I look at? Let's see if there's an A in record on the file that catches my eye. The F. Misty Faye. Yes, that's Mia and Maya's mother? Should I take a look? Why would I leave it be? Let's read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops here. So Mia knew Grossberg. Case here the chief ever worked on, or blah 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 blah, alphabetical order. Let's see. There's anything else here? I was just checking to see if Grossberg fell in there. Alright. This game subtly... Yeah, you know, I have a feeling that it is possible to miss things. If, you're not thorough. I feel that it's probably a good thing that I gave the guy, the man the picture back. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of it? Let's skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here at the end in S. Suicide, ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There are politicians, policemen. Uh-oh. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought that he was involved in these quote-unquote suicides. White drove them all to... Unaliving. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. I should remember to say unalive so I don't trip any sensors. Let's check T through Z. T, U, I know, W, white. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Ooh, escandalo! Let's see what happens if I show White this. Found this in Mia's files. Roseberg had said. So she was investigating Red White as expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Sorry, my boy, I don't think I can help with that. Is there anything else I can do at the Gatewater Hotel? The bellboy seems to be out, huh? Sound of water coming from the shower. La-di-da, money making, I got... Oh, that's it. I got the money-making blues. Someone seems to be enjoying washing in the showers. Nah. Take it. This fucking... The screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. Better not touch it. No telling what the bellboy might do. Can I dust for prints? Bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Better not touch them. No telling what the bellboy would have me do. What is going on here? Nice weather again today. I can see the Fay and Company law offices, of course. I feel like there's something I should be able to do in here while the bellboy is missing, but it doesn't seem as though there is anything left for me to do. Got them money-making blues. We got them money-making blues. Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. No, I can't look in the drawer. Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer. I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. Try my patience further. I fear a nasty accident might occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I think you're passing you. Talk to me from me. I've got to get this guy in the spot quick. What's the matter? You seem distressed. This guy's a pro. Gotta put him on the spot and quick. Stop that! Your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps! There's no point in asking someone. I can use the ammo. Well, what's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes. There's my eyes, my nose, my mouth. But of course, I jest. You restrained my mirth, my friend. Is it okay to indulge my cosmopolitan sense of humor? I will not think less of you. I really feel like I shouldn't just present him with my evidence. But this seems to be it's the only clue left for me. Better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. Can I save? Oh, yes. I'm gonna save real quick in case I screw this up. Save scumming, cause I'm save scum. He's embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how. Found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file full of articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You're blackmailing him. Blackmailed! Not just him, either. You're threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You're involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. I'm sorry, unaliving cases Mia investigated. I'm gonna get myself in trouble just saying the word. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep! Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. What am I saying you're right or wrong about? You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. The sparkly eyes. Beep. Secretary's office. You won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What is this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man standing in front of me, he looks dazed and could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You're a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You will be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was a murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Did I screw up? September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. I can't believe it's been only a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. Prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya! Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Huh. I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I mean, yeah, you gotta go after the bad guy, right? You can't capitulate and be all like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a little scaredy butt man. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. It's gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... cheer me on in court. Well, you could cheer for me in the court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Really? Yeah, like that. All right, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. I now want to be a courtroom cheerleader. That is now my goal. Yeah. Chill some of this music. Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh, wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change. Yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days were put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I'd end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. This mother effer. The true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow. Tomorrow it's me or him. To be continued. Yes, I would like to save my progress. Slot 5. Oh. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court 1, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Let's get some appropriate rave light going. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Ah! It's him and his... We decided it was a cravat, correct? It was a cravat. We went with cravat. I feel like I'm really far from the camera today. Hold up, let's get my beautiful face closer. There we go. There we go. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith. The judge will listen to me. What? Does White have a judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. What I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. What? That doesn't make any sense! So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Phoenix? You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? For Phoenix. Well, court will be starting soon. Wait, what? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, Room Number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. It's ready! Committee, there we go. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. Prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Objection! Mr. Edgeworth, you owe me an explanation. You owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify at the trial against Miss Maya Fey? Humph. I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Him and his murder smile. Please state your full name. Do you wish to know the title of my personage? Murder Sparkles. Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Do my locutions confuse? Oh, I hate this guy. Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends called me Blanco Niño. White? Wait. Little... What? I hate it. I am the CEO, or to use the more common term, President of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? They absolutely do call him White Boy. They call him White Boy. I'd call him White Boy, but I wouldn't do it because I was his friend. That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gate Motor Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Oh, 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 oh. I'm sparkling. I hope you made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Witness account. Let's see, it was about 9 p.m., I believe. I was quite perusifying, that is, readying to you some papers by the window. Then I heard the bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say that the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over, and she, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she, ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Things occurred as you testified that I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well. Defendant, I mean Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's see, it was about 9 p.m., I believe. I just want to take a look. Let's match yourself. But his test his testimony goes directly against what what's her face said. dodged an attack and ran to the right, but then she was caught and struck. Some papers by the window. I'm gonna press him on there. Spiky haired. It was you, Mr. Lawyer. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. You know, she had been tapping the Faye office phone. Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. Make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am el presidente. Why is he... Please continue. Victim ran away, but she gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. Edward prepped this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I better find a weakness in there. It's about 9 p.m., I believe. We did determine that it was 9 p.m. Went to the right, but then struck. Readying to use some papers by the window. Bedlam coming from outside. So is he saying that... A spiky-haired man, but... the other chick said that it wasn't. Press him on this. Yeah, there we go. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. I guess what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40. Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over. She too was surprised, of course. Victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. I don't know what I need. Maybe a little bit more detailed about that. I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. That who gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always positively perfect. It says that she dove to the right. Something here specifically says she dodged an attack and ran to the right. I can't, Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect that new detail. The victim ran to the left. Ran to the right! Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it's simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. The victim ran to the left as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. She had been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Ah! Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left because the direction he was facing, so he did witness the killing because he was the killer. Wait a second, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain the contradiction to the court? Both are right, because he was facing her. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There was one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? He was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, he was watching from that point. To him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, there's no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. If everyone was smart, if all the blackmail people were smart right now, they would let this happen. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Perhaps alien! Objection. Postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provided us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Your Honor. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Witness testimony. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. Then you assaulted the girl. She first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. But there's been only one blow. This is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. Let's see. A blow from a blunt object. Oh, it still says the victim dodged an attack and ran to the right. So I'm going to go with that one again. She first ran to the left. Then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Nope, I'm going to present this because it says she dodged. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. It says that she dodged. Whoops. That didn't go so long. In my case, I'm going to go with this. Died from a blow from a blunt object. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? Ah, damn it! Oh no! She ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. Assuming like a smile, I don't understand what happened. This maze. She first ran to the left. I'm gonna press? I didn't hit anyone! Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point in hiding from this court. I'm not hiding anything. Prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? I don't know. You chased her and delivered the final blow. I don't know what I'm missing here. Let's see, hit her twice. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. What do you mean first? Okay. First, that's what comes to mind before happens next. You do speak English, right? Please sit back. Relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her. Savagely. What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first. I know that! And that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. What am I missing? Remains of a glass. I don't know what the glass, what it would have to do with anything, though. I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Where did he slip? But I presented that. At least I thought I did. Alright, I'm gonna save scum this because I don't want to. See, he hit her twice. Okay, so I'll go ahead and present the autopsy report. Mr. White. Okay, you're right. The victim died from a single blow. Ah! So I was just presenting the evidence at the wrong time. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told us you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yeah, that's right. Objection. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor. No break! No break! Don't let him get away. Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. The two accounts. Um, well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then you turned and ran to the door. Then you bit her in with a single blow. Swap indeed. Very well, you may begin with the cross-examination. That doesn't even make any sense. None of the words he said make sense. My stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What other window? What exactly was that thing? Huh. Oh, the glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? Well, what? You're saying you saw the glass light stand. Yes. And change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. Witness will revise his testimony. So much revision of testimony. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you see, attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran to the door. And you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Phoenix. He's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. It won't be easy. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Yep, here we go. Here's... Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. Wow! The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oh! Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly, when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question! It is obvious I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked, then? Correct, that would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo. I mean, a problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. Yeah, because the sight lines would be wrong. Maybe you have proof? I sure do. I do, Your Honor. The person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Sight lines, baby! Take that! Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? He's turning Three Stooges, at least the way that I'm doing it. Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell, either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment it fell. The only place you could have seen that from is inside the Thay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Oh, here comes the confession. Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection! That's far enough. Phoenix Wright. What the I forgot about Edgeworth! Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. This isn't how court works! I really don't like the way that this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is CEO of Blue Corp. Ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't, Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay and Clo law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it's a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder had took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand there. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed to the baseless conjecture that it is. This mother... Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. This is testimony, the wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Just make sure that the time makes sense. Yeah, late August, my dude. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had said so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Your date's wrong, my bruh. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. Is that how you're able to identify where it had fallen over? By the sound? Oh, correct. This is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Yeah, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. I'm gonna press him on the date. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna get safe, scummy. I'm gonna go all the way back up to the safe slot. No, I'll just keep on going. There ain't no scum like save scum, baby. There's nothing for me to press him on. Oh well. Maybe he's routed if I can bluff something out of him. Nope. I'm just gonna keep hitting hold it. Why did you tab me as phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. Responsibility when I saw the glass light stand. I'm just gonna keep hitting. Why did you notice something so innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It's quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing, it deserved attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing for me to press him on. Well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff him. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Nope. Whoops, that didn't go well. Witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I'll have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Damn it. Oh, I must be on the wrong track. It's going to be a receipt for the light stand. Oh, we're dead! I'm guilty, that's enough. This court sees no reason the defense has failed. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, guilty! Oh God, no! The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial. That is all. Court is adjourned. Game over. Right, I think we're going to have to... I'll try bluffing him on the timing of the light stand earlier. Say the thing, the receipt. He's right, it said it's on the back, So when I saw this glass light stand, damn it. Nothing for me to press him on, oh well. Yeah, they make a point of saying that it's department store receipt. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Week before the murder. I'm gonna try presenting the phone conversation again because it's like it's not the beginning of September. If it was I don't know what I can do here. They mentioned that it's receipt. He presented that's when he saw. They aren't, are they? that's right when I did it. Alright, let's load. Ah, what am I missing? Try to see when he says that's when he saw the lights. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Alright, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna double check. Sound in the hotel room. So we know for a fact it had to be before September 5th. No, there's nothing to look at the receipt. This is a receipt. One more time. Reload. Is there a mechanic that I'm forgetting about? It says that he can... It says you can bluff it. Yeah, Google it and give me a hint. Like, don't tell me what it is straight out if you can avoid it. If it's just... If I'm on the right track, but I'm just not using something in the right spot. Because I feel like this is a contradiction right here, beginning of the week before the murder, like... Minutes after being hit. I feel like we've made a pretty good faith effort to try to figure this out, but I'm like, I don't see. What's up? We haven't called in a while. What is it this time? It's a clock. See, I would put a week before in August, but I guess that's not the case. Can't look at this any further. Rattled. Oh no. Just put away my attorney badge. I'm apparently not good at it. Nope, nope. Hit the wrong button. Proof. If it's not something that you can that is easily hinted at, yeah, I mean if you can just kind of point me in the right direction, I would appreciate that. If it's a pressing or if it's an actual, yeah, if you can hint, I would prefer a hint. But if you kind of got it all or nothing, just kind of all or nothing. Because I am not getting it. Pressing is the answer. Okay. Pressing. Sorry. So the pressing is the answer. I entered the... Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. These were obviously Mr. White's. And find out Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went into the Fay & Co. offices? Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why'd you tap me his phone? Why'd you know something says innocuous as a light stand? Mutacious thing. Damage. I don't know how to bluff him. Week before the murder, I had entered the Fae and Co-Law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Nah, I think I'm gonna need you. Don't run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. No more. I can't take this anymore, Mr. Wright. Are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Huh? Phoenix! Over here! Oh, no, something is happening. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? So there was no way to win it, that I just had to keep pressing. Oh, what happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah! So you're finally awake? Ah! Hey, Phoenix. Ah! So good, an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Didn't you know that the Fae women have strong psychic powers? Or is it it's like half and half at the moment? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right, I am Maya, but I am also Mia. And I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. Hmm? But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record. Okay. Right? Oh yeah. Yeah, the one you wrote Maya? Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. See, you called it! You called the receipt. It was just too early. We just didn't know. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item? Glass light stand. Date of purchase. September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said that he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt. Receipt for a glass light stand. Date of purchase is the day before the murder. September 9th. 1:16 p.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant? Rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on the matter? I say, let's give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Haha, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of this receipt. I'm sorry, we need to get the party truly going. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of this receipt? Well, a glass light stand. The date of the purchase. Why, that's the date before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fay and Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible! Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree that you can't just judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Objection! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. This motherfucker! And what? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I'm going to object. Objection. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong the trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it will be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I don't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix. Read the note out loud. Mia, what is this? Memo received from me. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is writing on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. A list of names! The memo Mia has given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please! Stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess! I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. It's quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not Guilty. That's all. This court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You're still a lot to help me. And Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live, huh? Huh. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No. There's still so much to say. I love you. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Faye and Company Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Oh, of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? It's Maya. You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. The office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? Knew better but me. Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said it's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? Partners! You know what, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it weren't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Who's the & Co? Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here watching. Me and my big boobs. My law breasts. They just pop out when I'm possessing my sister. Right, okay, Nick, let's do that. Do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Oh, okay. Wait up. And just at the right time. For a solid 2 hours-ish. A brand new episode has been added. And now I too would like a burger. Yes, let us save our progress. All right. And that is the end of that particular case. Now that I know it's... That was weird. Okay, well, it is 9:30ish, and we've gone just about that special 2 hours. So, we are going to finish it up for the evening. Wednesday will be my birthday eve, and let's maybe do some play with people type stuff. I won't be able to go super late because I do have to go to the office in the morning, but at the very least, maybe we can do some Worm Town, Worm Train, whatever the heck it is. I will go ahead and purchase that, and we will figure out a way of being wild and crazy and having a birthday stream of people having a good time. For me, because that's the best gift anyone can give me is having a good time on my stream. Um, all right. Well, I am a panda. I am full of opinions, and in my opinion, you're great. Make sure you're following me on the socials. If you're following me on YouTube, glad you hung out to the end. All right.